Hi, I'm David with Stinger Equipment, and today I'm with Elijah at Dalla Casa Landscape Maintenance here in North Carolina.
Yeah, so my name is Elijah Pate. I'm based out of the Charlotte metro region here in Mooresville, North Carolina. I am the operations manager of our maintenance and our turf care division. We are a high-end residential clientele-based company, and we treat and service over 1,000 properties, turf care alone.
So Elijah, about 6 weeks ago, you reached out to me for a demo or wanted to know more about the Gateway Applicator.
Yeah.
What intrigued you? Why did you reach out to Stinger?
Yeah, so, I've been looking for a good overall, brand and company to get with. We're very familiar with your aerators, which we're very happy with. The thing that I was kind of looking at was something that was a little bit more simpler of a machine to therefore train on, have my guys just go out and not have to think so much about what they're having to do with the machine.
Mm-hmm.
With some of the other brands that we've used, there's a lot of manual, opening up valves and things along those lines. And the Stinger really eliminated that process for us. So it's just an overall better machine for how we do things.
Right. You reached out to us. We set you up for a demo. So you've had this machine, which is a used machine. We've just been bouncing it from company to company. You've had it for the last 4 weeks.
Yep.
I came out with and did a calibration with you. You picked your product or products.
Mm-hmm.
You set up the spray and spread exactly how you wanted it. Tell me about that process. What do you think of the calibration?
So the calibration process was honestly pretty remarkable. The software that you guys have in the Stinger applicator is top notch. As you were walking me through that process, it was very clear that it was going to be something very easy to pick up on. Which is very important for companies to have, especially as something that's so new to the market. And so that process alone really opened up my eyes to what the machine could do and the capabilities, and just the things that I didn't know about.
Right.
Just the keeping the rates exactly where they needed to be based on the settings that we preset. It made it a no-brainer for me because, as you're sending multiple crews out on the job, just constantly thinking, are they doing the right rate? Are they spreading, the way that they should? And this thing really eliminated that whole thought process for me.
Right.
So it was nice.
So what type of properties do you guys treat? What's your core business?
So our core business is tall fescue, turf type tall fescue. We have just over 700, 800 fescue clients, and we have right around 300 to 330 warm season. That's Georgia and Bermuda.
Mm-hmm.
And that we really, this area is getting tough for fescue, but that's one of our main markets.
Right.
Yeah.
Are your properties small? Lots of landscaping? Are they flat? Are they hilly?
They definitely vary. They absolutely vary. Being in the Lake Norman area, there's a lot of elevation, which is another thing that the Gateway really took over for us. Was just being able to take hills at the proper, the proper pass, and just making sure that it applies at those hills the right way. It was just really nice.
How much of the 4 weeks you had it, how much did you use it versus other employees, and what type of employees? I know you put other employees on it, so what type of employees or level of expertise did you put on it?
Yes, so I do have my lead tech. He did take it out and was fortunate to have it for about a week. I wanted to kind of take it from both angles. I wanted my relatively newest technician to take it out. I wanted to see what his response was, with short base training. And then I was able to get my lead tech out there for a good while. And the response from both of them was simplicity, careless, and just overall operational, success, in my opinion. It made it a no-brainer for my rookie, to the point to where he even stated, "Hey, man, I really kind of don't even feel comfortable hopping on another machine at this point." And to give you a background, he's only about a month and a half in the turf care industry.
Right.
And so the training aspect of it eliminated a lot of that out.
Right.
And made it simple.
So a little bit about the Gateway Applicator. If this is your first time watching, everything is based on ground speed or motion. So
Yes.
if the machine's not moving, it physically can't spread or spray.
Yes.
So I assume with other machines in the past, possibly from time to time, you'll have somebody stop and forget to turn something off.
Yes.
What kind of headache is that?
Okay, so that's funny that you mentioned that, right? Because I have had a number of properties that did sustain some chemical burn just simply from the start and stopping point.
Right.
And that's something that we can't have. We are a higher end company, full custom turf care program in this area, and those are simply things that we just can't have. Now, granted, everybody's going to make a mistake, right? But the Gateway Applicator, within the second property that we went to, I actually noticed the difference of the technicians actually stopping the machine, not being able to realize how to turn it off exactly, but the machine automatically turned it off. So we didn't sustain any problems there.
Yeah.
And it was just a world of difference.
We have a customer in Chicago who's got a dozen of these things, and they do like 35,000 accounts. I mean, they're absolute monsters.
Yeah.
Privately owned, one of the fastest growing companies in the U.S., and they bought a dozen of them. And I asked them, why is it more accuracy? Because you can save about $1,000 a month in chemicals because it's so precise.
It is.
So when you slow down, it slows down.
Yep.
And they said the real reason is we have so many employees. We're constantly training new people. We've had they've had a dozen for about a year now. They're like, we haven't had a single turf burn or issue.
Yep. Yeah.
Where today, it feels like for their management team, it's like all they do because they have so many employees.
Exactly.
He's like, there's always 1, 2, 3 a day.
Yes.
He goes, well, we haven't had a single one.
Yes.
In a year, a dozen machines. It's game changing.
And that's kind of what I'm dealing with now. So we made a lot of company changes over the past couple of years within the Delicacy industry, and I'm same case scenario. I've got all my technicians aside from one. They're all green. They're all rookies, and to spend 2 or 3 weeks out in the field with them is one thing, but when they go out by themselves to have that confidence, the Gateway is what built that confidence with me. Even by having it such a short amount of time. The really cool thing is that I did have the capability to get that technician, the new one. That was his first time going out by himself. And for me to have that confidence was pretty nice. Yeah. It really was.
All right. Well, we'll wrap this up. It's been a long video. So I appreciate you guys doing a demo, giving us good, honest feedback. Well, I'm going to ask the $1 million question. Are you guys going to start buying these?
Yes, we are.
Are you going to buy onesies, twosies, or
we're going to get multiple? Yeah. So we do have multiple branches throughout the Southeast, and we're looking into getting these machines in every single location.
All right. Well, hey, I appreciate it. Appreciate your time.
Yes. Thank you so much.
If you guys are interested in the Gateway Applicator, reach out to Stinger. Reach out to me on Instagram or early Facebook on Messenger. We'll get back with you. We'll get setting up demos either through Stinger directly or through one of our distributors. Thank you.
Thank you.